Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have been here for 3 days. We have had over 130 competitors from around the world. We have hit thousands of golf balls. We have finally narrowed the field down to 3. The best amateur long drivers in the world have all come to Barefoot Resort and Golf for the 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Championship, presented by Whiskey River in North Myrtle Beach and Chase 54, in association with PGA Tour Superstores, the House of Blues, John Daly's Grip It and Sip It, and a special thanks to Loophole Rangefinders for providing our yardages tonight. Joining me in the booth are 2 legends of the long drive world. I've got immediately to my right, I've got Jeff Critter Crittenden, who is the reigning Masters champ and top 30 in the world. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
And the man, the myth, the legend, the 3-time World Long Drive champ, Sean the Beast Pfister. He was also president of the Long Drive Hall of Fame. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back, and we're going to send it down to our man Jared on the grid, and you're going to meet our contestants for tonight. Welcome back, everybody, to Barefoot Resort and Golf, home of the 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Championships presented by Whiskey River and Chase 54. Right now, we're going to send it down to the tee, to the grid master himself, my colleague Jared Josue.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Championships. Glad to see everybody here tonight. I want to introduce you to our 3 finalists here that are going to be hitting golf balls on the grid here. Mr. Ryan Thiel from Charleston, South Carolina. Mr. Corey Culver out of Kings Bay, Georgia. And Mr. Chris Arnold out of Nashville, Tennessee. So before we came on the air, these guys drew straws. And in no particular way or order, Mr. Ryan Thiel will be leading us off. So Ryan, let's get over here to the grid. Once again, guys, these guys are going to have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to hit 8 golf balls. Ryan, I'm going to give you a 1-minute warning as well as a 30-second warning, good sir. It appears that the grid workers are set and in place. Mr. Ryan Thiel from Charleston, South Carolina, that grid is yours.
All right, guys. The guys are getting ready to hit. I'm going to turn it over to the pros here, Critter and Beast.
Well, I think Ryan probably has the best overall swing of the guys, but the whole deal about competing and being in a final is being able to control yourself and hit your golf shot. If he tries to get outside of his comfort zone, he's going to have trouble. But he seems like he's a little bit out of control there, Jeff, don't you think?
Yeah, these guys probably the first time they've been on
crowd,
TV.
get behind him. Y'all make some
balls,
noise for
I
Mr.
think we'll
Ryan
settle down.
Thiel.
I think we'll get his rhythm and start hitting some good shots.
But earlier he was hitting the ball really good. His feet were stable. Now he's coming off his feet a little bit.
There we go. There's
Yeah,
one in the grid.
That was a little bit less. He's catching it good and solid now.
Well, he's taking a few swings, so he's probably a little less nervous. And he did tell me before we came on that he's never competed before.
Well, let me tell you something, man. The nerves will get you big time. If he can handle that, he's going to be doing pretty good. This is not the best conditions. We're hitting in a 20-mile-an-hour headwind. The fairways are soft. The ball's not going to roll. So the people out there that are expecting 400-yard drive, that's not going to happen. I don't care who you are. The ball is not rolling. If you can hit a ball 280 plus, all carry into 20-mile-an-hour wind, that is huge.
And
Yeah, it looks like
he's
he's
done
got-
it.
He pumped
Yes.
that.
There's
I
some
think he's
balls.
beginning to find
Make
his
some
rhythm.
noise for Mr. Ryan Thiel.
He is he trains pro athletes in golf and baseball. So he should have some experience working with the
Well, that's
better
all
professionals.
rotational. It's
Yes.
all rotational. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
If he can stay still, boom, his balance is pretty good. I don't like the spinning out of his feet. He wasn't doing that all day. And that's the thing about nerves when you get into spinal. I'm a big proponent of being able to control
1
your
minute,
nerves.
Ryan,
And,
1 minute.
The more he competes, the better he'll get at that.
Well, and this is the first time in 3 days these guys have hit solo.
Wow, yeah.
There's always been.
Come
Yes.
on, crowd. 1
2,
minute
3,
left for
or
Mr.
4
Ryan Thiel.
Exactly.
Y'all make some
Blending in.
noise.
I always like having a game plan going to the tee box. Knowing what I'm doing, I got 8 balls. I have a game plan for all 8.
Yep.
and hopefully I can execute that plan.
That one was piped down the left side. If the grid
That
holds
looks like
it,
a good ball.
if the wind keeps it in the grid, that'll be a good one. So remember, guys, they've
30
been hitting
seconds, Ryan.
rounds of different numbers all 3 days, but in this final, they're each getting 8 balls like you guys, on the Pro Tour.
Absolutely. These guys, I'm sure, are
All
exhausted.
the balls have entered
3
the
days of
grid.
hitting.
Let's make some
All
noise for
accumulating
Mr.
to this
Ryan
point.
Thiel.
You know what? You can hit balls. You can hit a lot of balls, and you can, it's not like they've been hitting balls steadily for 3 days, 20 hours a day.
Right.
I mean, they're building up to a round. And the thing about it is, hitting in a round is very taxing mentally. It
Yeah.
takes you're focusing so hard that it takes a lot out of you. And the better you can manage that and be able to hit the shot, your best shot. That's the key, is to be able to do your best, not the best to beat the other guy, your best. If you can hit your best, you have the best chance of winning. It's like a Yogi Berra saying, you can't hit the ball farther than you can hit it. So just hit your best and hope for the best.
Absolutely. Hey, while they're getting the yardages here, our team of Loophole rangefinder shooters are getting the yardage. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Critter and Beast are going to join Ryan down on the tee to talk about his round. We'll be right back in a minute. All right, everybody, and we are back here at Barefoot Resort and Golf in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for the 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Championships presented by Whiskey River and Chase 54. We just saw Ryan Thiel from Charleston, South Carolina hit round 1. We're going to send it down to Jaron back on the grid with the yardages and the Critters down there to give a little chat with Ryan. Go ahead, Jaron.
All right, guys. Once again, welcome back to the 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Championships. The Loophole official range yardage for Mr. Ryan Thiel, 292 yards. Now I'll give it over to Mr. Jeff Crittenden.
Ryan, that was an impressive yardage. How do you feel about that? Do you feel good?
Actually, yeah, all the guys all week we've been battling with this direct headwind and a little bit of wet grid, but yeah, I hit it out of all today. I actually hit it as good as I could, and understand with the circumstances and everything. But yeah, I actually felt pretty good about that swing. So
It looked good. You had a lot of balls in the grid. You think the 292 is going to hold up?
I don't know. The veterans here are pretty strong, so I'm happy for them that they're in here and doing as well as they are. So hopefully it holds up, but I guess we'll see.
Sounds great. Great job. Thanks for being up here.
All right, once again, a big round of applause for Mr. Ryan Thiel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring our second hitter of the night to the grid, all the way from Kings Bay, Georgia, Mr. Corey Culver.
It's okay. All right. Yeah.
Once again, guys, Mr. Corey, you are going to get 3 minutes to hit 8 golf balls. I'm going to give you a 1-minute warning as well as a 30-second warning. It appears as though all the grid workers are in place, so that means, Corey, at this time, that grid is yours!
All right, so we've got Corey Culver, who came out of the veteran division here at Barefoot Resort in the Amateur Long Drive World Championship. And he's an active Marine, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He had a little story he told me before hitting today when I asked him, because he competed last year in the Open division, and he said when he asked for, he had to get leave to come up here to do this.
What did his superiors say?
They said if he didn't come back with the belt, there was going to be some interesting
No,
stuff.
that's pressure.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
pressure.
He didn't really go into it, but it was led to believe that it wouldn't be good.
So when he's up there sweating a little bit, that's more about what he's got to deal with when he gets back.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I like about him though. He accelerates through the impact zone better than most of the guys out here.
That's a really good ball going down the right center of the
Yeah,
grid right there.
his hand snap at the bottom. The whole deal, you can have same swing speed, 2 guys, one of them's decelerate, one's accelerate. This guy accelerates through impact like nobody's business.
Critter, what are you seeing right there? I mean, that was a
Y'all
rip.
make
I
some
mean,
noise for Corey!
I'm seeing a good golf swing. He, like Sean said, he accelerates the club well down at impact. I think he needs to spin the first couple. He needs to get a little better spin rate on Cumberland's last few balls.
Ooh.
That was hit well, a little bit of a riser.
Yeah, a little
so
bit.
it rised a little bit, so the spin rate's a little too high. Hitting into the wind and hitting into this much wind, spin rates are very important.
By the way, speaking of wind, fellas, we've been down on the grid for 3 days. Back here in the broadcast booth, it's not as breezy. It's kind of nice.
It feels good.
Well, you know, these guys are hitting in the worst absolute conditions you could want as a long driver. Headwind, 20-plus miles an hour. The grid is soft. It's not
1
going to
minute,
roll.
Corey.
So
1
people out there
minute.
seeing 280, 290 drives, they're thinking, this ain't no long drive. Now, let me tell you something. If it was a reverse and it was a hard fairway, these balls would be well into 350-plus areas. Maybe a few out 380, 390. These guys are really hitting the ball. And this kid here,
Wow.
he is in balance. And that is the main thing, is balance and square in the face.
Yeah, he caught one about
30
a ball
seconds
ago that had
there.
a
30
lot less
seconds.
spin.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game, man, is spin.
This is his last ball. Let's see what he can do. He's been good on the last ball all weekend.
Oh,
And he did not disappoint.
He did not. I think
It
that's his
appears
best
that all
ball
8 balls have
of the
gone
8
to
balls.
the grid.
Do you think he heard
Crowd,
his
y'all make some noise for
commanding
Mr.
officer?
Corey
Last
Colvin!
In the background, in the back of his
He's
mind.
like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I got to get this.
I think you may be right. He may have. So, Corey Culver, by the way, he's what, like 26 years old? He's a kid.
But you know what?
From Georgia.
I wouldn't mind having a guy like that protecting the country when it came down to it. On his last ball, he hits it in.
Hey, by the way, when you get down to talk to him after this, we got a note here that says he packed 30 pounds for this trip.
How much of that was weaponry?
I want to know what exactly made up the 30 pounds.
I'm thinking Waffle House. Waffle House, Huddle House. I'm gonna go interview him. If you don't mind.
All right, so we got the Loophole team up there getting the reins, getting the yardage right now. We'll be right back here at Barefoot Resort at the 2018 Amateur World Long Drive Championships. All right, we're back here at the Amateur Long Drive World Championships at Barefoot Resort and Golf, sponsored by Whiskey River. We're going to set it down to Jaron on the grid with the yardages for Corey. Go ahead, bud.
Once again, guys, welcome back to the 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Championships. The Loophole official range yardage for Corey Culver out of the veteran division was a 309 yards. Y'all make some noise for Mr. Corey Culver. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Sean Pfister.
Corey, I've been in a lot of competitions. I competed in 33 World Championships. I'm going to tell you right now, buddy, what you did there into the wind with all that pressure, what was going through your head?
You know, honestly, just like Ryan was saying earlier, you know, the wind has been a factor all week, and I was hoping just to catch one, maybe a little even low on the face and let it run, but, you know, it came off hot and it kept going, so I'm definitely happy with the yardage.
You know, you've hit a lot of rounds this week, and to get to this point, you have to be consistent, you have to be long. Have you prepared? You know, I heard that you packed on about 30 pounds getting ready to this. I have one question for you. Was it Waffle House, Huddle House? What was the deal there?
Well, my command wasn't supposed to know about that one, but yeah, now it's it was some good weight. You know, most anything just kind of keep my body a little bit lower to the ground.
Well, you did a great job. Proud to have you, man. Great job. Thank you.
Crowd, guys, make some noise for Mr. Corey Culver.
Thank you, Jaron. Critter, tell me, while we're waiting for Beast to get back up here, I mean, you were saying before we went in the break about his swing and these guys.
There's some talent here. I would like to see some of these guys compete in a World Long Drive event. I think with some practice, some training, I believe that they would fit right in and compete.
I think there's several guys that could do some damage. I mean, you know, the whole deal about it is square in the face. There's a lot of guys that have been fanning them out to the right. A lot of that's nerves. But the more they do this, the better they're going to get at it. and they'll start squaring the face, and they could be doing some good.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break before we get to Chris Arnold, our last hitter. Beast, Critter, and I will be right back with you here from the Amateur Long Drive World Championships 2018 edition here at Barefoot Resort and Golf.
You wear many hats, and HTC knows what you need to keep the day running smoothly. You're an entertainment coordinator, appointment maker, and business superhero. You're a personal chef, chauffeur
Yes,
extraordinaire,
because we got to be able to
protector. No
pick
matter
up and
where
move, yeah.
life takes you, HTC keeps you connected by bringing world-class technology right here to Horry and Georgetown
I got it.
counties. Because you are here, and so
I
are
got
we.
it. Hey, Jim, we ask these guys, they can't stand there. We got to be able to see. Everybody's got to be right of this pole or left of this one over here. Thank you.
Buck's favorite provisions that will please any palate. Or soak up the sun and wet your whistle with a cold one from their extensive selection of liquid libations, all while enjoying a spectacular.
It's the best
view
damn
along the
cameraman I know.
beautiful Intracoastal Waterway.
I only know one
Captain
cameraman.
Buck's rocks live music with live entertainment nightly. Check out our Facebook page for our specials and events.
He's all right.
Come
You're all right, JJ. I don't care what
the
Jeff says about you.
Captain Bucksport, waterfront at Bucksport Marina.
I'm Johnny Gardner. I was born and raised here
1
in
minute.
Wake County. I went to Coastal Carolina, and I've been practicing law here for 25 years.
Oh, man. This is
I've
way
seen
easier than
county
last year.
grow,
Last year they weren't
roads,
talking to me
more
because we didn't have
cars,
this
and
stuff, so we were just
unfortunately,
mics,
more car
and I was
wrecks.
trying to take hand signals from the
If
camera
you
girl.
or a
I
loved
don't
one has
speak
been injured
sign
in a
language.
car wreck,
I almost
give me
dropped
a
the bunt at
call.
one point. Thought she gave
It
me the
won't
bunt
cost
sign.
you anything to see if I can help.
Well, make
You
sure you
take
pull
care
your
of getting
mic up there.
better.
There you
We'll take care of the rest.
go. Yeah.
At Hadwin White Subaru, we provide the selection, savings, and service you
Yeah,
deserve.
I know.
So this July, give
I'm
us
like,
a
what?
try.
I'm like, I don't understand.
Lease the Subaru Impreza 2.0
Am I stealing
for
second? What?
$155
Oh, we're coming back.
a month.
Oh,
The
okay.
Subaru Forester 2.5i for just $229 a month. The Subaru Outback 2.5i
Oh, we're live. Oh,
for
sorry.
only $249 a month. Or come see the all-new 7-passenger Subaru Ascent. Subaru is Kelly
Yep.
Blue Book's best overall brand, best performance brand, and most trusted brand for the 4th year in a row. This July, give us a try.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Barefoot Resort and Golf for the 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Championships presented by Whiskey River Chase 54. I've got the Beast and Critter here in the booth with me. We've still got one more hitter, guys, so let's send it down to the Gridmaster himself, Jaron Josu. Take it away, Jaron.
All right, guys, once again, welcome back to the 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Championships. Our third and final hitter tonight coming out of the Adaptive Vision, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. Y'all make some noise, sir, Mr. Chris Arnold.
I'll tell you what, man, this is awesome for the sport.
All right, Chris,
Guys like this.
once again, you are going to get
Oh,
3
absolutely.
minutes. 3 minutes to hit 8 golf balls. I'm going to give you a 1 minute warning as well as a
Yeah.
30-second warning.
Put some
But as of
on.
right now, good sir, that grid is yours!
I love watching him hit. He makes it look so easy.
So, by the way, Chris and Corey were here last year, and coming out of the Adaptive Division to get into this spot, Chris lost out by one spot. So when he registered this year, he called me and he says, Brian, he goes, my goal is to be on TV. He wanted this spot.
He
He made it a goal and he got
He
it.
got it. He accomplished his mission.
And I don't think that 308 is totally safe.
Nah. Nah, the wind's beginning to die down a little bit. This could be good. He has to keep in control. He doesn't have to
That's
chase that
exactly
308.
right, Jeff.
Don't. He doesn't need to chase
Jump
the
it around
308.
with his feet.
Yeah.
He's got to try to stay centered. Because that was much better.
That's a good
much
one.
Yeah.
better. You saw how his feet didn't jump
Just hope
around.
it stays in the
Exactly.
grid. That's going to be
Stay
close on the
centered.
left.
That's
Crowd,
where you
let's
need
get
the
behind him.
most
Y'all make some noise for
transfer.
Mr. Chris Arnold!
Yeah, the golf swing's a process. If you do the process correctly, you get the outcome you want.
Now, Jeff, you've got a note there about the accident from Chris that, where how he lost his leg.
Yeah, a 3,500-pound safe fell on his ankle, and he was out for a complete year before he could play golf again.
It's amazing that he's doing what he's doing.
Talk about a blessing in disguise. You know?
Yeah.
Who knows if he would have been able to do something like this.
Yeah. But man,
The guy's got really good swing mechanics.
he does.
His great path coming down and a great release at the bottom.
Yeah, he's solid.
That was.
I guarantee you one thing. If we could put his swing path on 50% of the guys in the regular division.
Oh, 1 minute, Chris, 1 minute.
Because he's coming through on a great path inside to out. When all those 90% of those guys were out and in, out across the ball, cutting it.
Absolutely. I think he's beginning to find his rhythm here. The last two swings have looked a lot more in control.
I'll tell you what, he might take it. He might.
He got all of that one. That's going to challenge. I said 308, not necessarily safe for this guy. And it looks like we're down to his last ball.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm pulling for him.
The last 30 seconds. Crowd, y'all make some noise!
We're all rooting for him.
Yeah. See what he got here.
All the balls have been hit
He has
onto
some
the
good
grid.
ones out
Crowd,
there,
once
so,
again,
I
make
have a
some
feeling
noise
he's gonna
from
be close.
Nashville, Tennessee, Mr. Chris Arnold.
Got to give it to him, though. Guy's got a good mechanical golf swing. He's putting it in the right place. You can tell he's worked a lot on his golf swing, and it shows.
Yeah, and the whole week he's been here, he's like, man, I'm having so much fun.
Yeah, he looks like he's been having fun all week. I've talked to him a few times, and he's always smiling. Just
Jaren's down there laughing. We know how much fun Chris has been having this week. Oh, man. Well, the Loophole team is hard at work there on the grid, making sure that we get this yardage accurate. By the way, Loophole is amazing. They're the finders that they gave us to use get down. You guys were using them down to the 10th of a yard.
Well, you know, the other thing about this is this has been a very fair grid. It's not been a grid that, you know, sometimes you get a bad bounce or somebody gets a good bounce. It's been very consistent. It's been fair. And that's, as a long driver, that's all you want. To give me a fair grid so I don't get beat by somebody hitting a yard marker or something.
Right.
And, you know, the weather has been sustaining. So nobody's had a gift. And the guys that have done well have earned it.
It's been blowing the whole time. Nobody could say, oh, I had to hit in the wind.
Right. It's been right in our face.
Everybody, the whole time. So we're anxiously waiting. This is awesome, though. This is how we make sure we get it right. If you can see the grid, there's 4 guys shooting the yardage to make sure that we get it exactly right.
And the amazing thing is every one of those yardage things will be the same.
Yep.
Yeah. There's no deviation in any of them.
Nope. And they'll get it. That's why we've been getting
I'll
it
tell
right.
you what, they're going back in the back of the grid here. There might be a big ball down there.
We had to go, while we're waiting, we had to go into overtime in the men's division to get to this point. Remember?
Playoff.
A playoff overtime. Yeah. Playoff. A 4-ball.
You gotta know the long
I know, yeah,
lingo,
sorry.
pal.
Well, that's why you guys are here to correct me when I'm wrong.
We had a playoff. They had a 4-ball playoff, so they get to both hit.
Yeah.
Came down to 1 yard. It's very close. That's what I was saying. The conditions are very fair. These guys both hit it great, and somebody had to come out on top.
All right, well, it looks like they got the yards, but guess what? We're going to go to break first. Tease you a little bit. We'll be right back here at Barefoot Resort and Golf at the 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Championships presented by Whiskey River and Chase 54. We'll be right back, guys. Long Drive World Championship.
All right, welcome back once again, guys. I've got the Loophole for Mr. Chris R. to this 100 yards.
That is very impressive. That's a good yardage into the wind. I know you didn't win, but how do you feel about it?
I feel great anyway. It's just a wealth to be out there. And I mean, just from everything that I've been through in the last 3.5 years of losing my leg, to be in this spot is awesome.
I'm Johnny Gardner. I was born and raised here in Horry County. I went to Coastal Carolina.
Let's try that again.
I've been practicing law here for 25
This mic,
years.
Justice.
I've seen this county grow.
Check that
more
mic.
roads, more cars.
Are we on?
Unfortunately, more car wrecks. If you or a loved one have been injured in a car wreck, give me
Mine
a
was
call.
just kind of jumping on that one,
It
too.
won't cost you anything to see if I can help. You take care of
Is that
getting
better,
better.
Deke?
We'll
that a little
take
better
care of the
here?
rest.
Ah,
At Hadwin White Buick, we provide the selection, savings, and service you deserve.
Mo better.
So this July, give us a try. Save 18% off MSRP on all 2018 Buick Encores. Wow. Drive a sporty Buick Envision SD for $299 per month, or get 0% financing for 5 years. Or lease a redesigned 7-passenger Buick Enclave SL for just $389 a month. We have the perfect crossover to fit your...
All right, everybody, we are back here at Barefoot Resort and Golf for the 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Championship presented by Whiskey River and Chase 54. We are done. All three of our guys have hit. We've got the final yardage and the announcement of who our 2018 champ is. So I'm going to hand that over to the Gridmaster, Jaron, to give us the results.
All right, guys, welcome back. We have the Loophole official range yardage for Mr. Chris Arnold from Nashville, Tennessee, 285 yards.
Chris, that is very impressive. I know you didn't win, but how do you feel about that, your performance tonight?
I feel just fine with it. The win was a huge factor to everybody, and just to be where I was at 3.5 years ago when I lost my leg, I'm very, very happy and blessed to be here right now.
Yeah, give him a hand, folks. That was a good set you hit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that brings us to the point where we get to introduce the 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Champion, Mr. Corey Culver.
Corey, you big stud. You're the world champion. How's it feel good?
Oh, it feels amazing. It feels absolutely terrific.
Well, who do you have to thank? I mean, I know I've won a few of these, and it always comes down to who helped you get there, because sometimes you forget, which I've done. But talk about how you got here and who's helped you.
Right, I mean, for the most part, it's my wife. We got 2 kids, and she lets me get out to the range a lot, and that helped me tremendously. So
that's great. Now, when you're up there and you're in the final round, lots going through your head. It's a lot tougher than being on the range hitting balls and then coming out and having to do it when it means something. Did you do anything extra to prepare for that?
It was just one of those things where I'd get myself tired and then go out and practice when I was completely beat down. And, for days like this and the last 3 days, it's been really hot with a strong wind in our face, so just trying to fight through the fatigue.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you faced the longest hitters in the world and the amateurs, and you came out on top. That is one heck of an accomplishment. From one champion to another, congratulations.
All right, guys, in addition to the 2018 ALT World Championship belt, Corey has also won a crank driver, as well as a John Daly Grip and Civic golf bag, and a custom fitting from Al's Custom Golf. Once again, guys, make some noise for our 2018 Amateur Long Drive World Champion, Mr. Corey Culver.
All right, everybody, that's going to wrap things up here from Barefoot Resort. Thanks to all of you guys. Thanks to all of our sponsors, our presenting sponsors, Whiskey River, Chase 54, Loophole, For the Rangefinders, helping us get the yardage just right, PJ Tour Superstore, House of Blues, John Daly Grip and Sip It, Signorama for all the signs. Thank you guys for being here. Thank the competitors for coming. We'll see you guys next year at the 2019 Amateur Long Drive World Championships.